Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ayoka for all of my new viewers. Okay, so this message is going to be from my twin flames. All right, so I pulled an ancestor message from the Hoodoo Tarot deck, and the card that came out was Miss Ida. So you guys don't forget, every twin is on a different stage of their twin flame journey. So you take what you need, you leave what you don't need. Okay, if it doesn't feel like it resonates with you, or it doesn't feel familiar, or you feel confused, that message is not for you. However, I definitely encourage you to keep your vibes high, because on this journey, that's what it takes, okay, to be and maintain a level of joy and love. All right, so we're being taught patience, we're being taught how to have that peace even in the moments when it's the darkest. Okay, so on this journey, you are being encouraged to learn the lessons, and what I'm hearing is that the lesson is about your own self-love. Your person is in your life to trigger your awakening to self. Okay, this journey is about self. It's about your soul's evolution. It's about your life purpose, and it's about your connection with the divine. We're here to light work. Okay, so learn what you need to learn from your circumstances. Remember, this is what it's about. Okay, so once you start to see the bigger picture, and while you're on this journey, you'll be able to begin to detach with love from this person, okay? From your divine counterpart, all right? Surrender to the divine. Surrender to your higher self. I'm hearing know thyself, okay? Because literally, the karmic connection you had before you met your divine counterpart was the catalyst to this. And your divine counterpart is mirroring back to you your wounds from that connection. What it's teaching you is to, how can I put it, to know your value, okay? And to own your story. So know thyself, divine feminine. Heal from this. Learn from this. Your connection with this person is faded, all right? Miss Ida came out. And Miss Ida basically says, you're being advised to slow down and consult your inner voice regarding the matter at hand. Everyone is forced to wait sometimes, but very few know how to do so while remaining at peace. Miss Ida asks that you stop sighing and tapping your foot as you wait for the light to turn from red to green. Do you know what might be down the road that could be harmful to you? Like the divine is literally trying to protect you from some things, and you're rushing it. And I get it, because y'all already know I'm divine feminine too. So I understand. I have to experience the same things as y'all, right? In order for me to be able to teach you. You're rushing, and the divine is trying to save you. It's trying to protect you, okay? If you make a move now, just because you feel like moving, that's not always going to be the best decision, especially if the divine is saying, hey, wait for a second, right? Reflect. Go within. Listen to your intuition. Miss Ida is telling us that it's best to stop that foolishness and do something constructive in the meantime. Go within. If you receive Miss Ida in a reading, consider the following. Trust your intuition. Let go and let God. This is about you surrendering to the divine. Like I said, this is what the journey is about. I laugh sometimes because I be like, God damn it, I feel like I'm a nun around this mug. Right? But this is literally what I signed up for. And when you think about it, you signed up for it. You accepted. You said, okay, I want to go on this twin flame journey. Some of you accepted because you were trying to get your person back. But this is what it requires, okay? This is about our devotion to the journey, because the bigger picture is about your light work, you helping humanity, okay? Are you being impatient or forcing the issue unnecessarily? Pay attention to your dreams and visions, most definitely, because we've been getting massive downloads through our dreams, you guys. It says everyone has a dark side. Are you aware of how yours work? You hear everything that we're supposed to be learning in this cycle. You're supposed to be learning about your shadow, okay? Knowing your extremes and how to balance that, to stay at peace even in the moments when it's the darkest. Some of you are being advised to either call your actual mother or mother figure, or even your ancestor if your mother has passed on, okay? Seek and embrace the mysteries. Does the unknown thrill or frighten you? Why or why not? Ask yourself that, because a lot of the collective is afraid to move forward because of the unknown, because you can't clearly see the path. But what the divine is guiding you to do your angelic guides, is to allow your intuition to help navigate you on this journey. Your intuition is going to give you step-by-step instructions on what to do. But you have to be grounded to be able to do it. You have to go within to be able to hear it. Okay? Now, when you wake up, I'm hearing to write your dreams down. Pay attention to some significant symbols within your dreams, because they're actually messages. Okay, so what I want to pull is some cards and see, what is it, my spirit team, that you have been trying to convey to my twin flames through their dreams. Dandelion. It's about vitality, your empowerment, and your perseverance. And the universe actually placed a whole bunch of dandelions. I keep saying they placed it right there, like near me. Like, I walk this path every single day, y'all. I never in my life seen all of these dandelions. And it looked more like, I can't even explain it. It didn't look like the dandelions that grow out of the grass. It was like a bush. Like, it was like bushes of dandelions. I took a video of it. It's on my YouTube. But I made a wish using a dandelion, a couple of years ago. And I only did it because when I was younger, like maybe 19 or 20, I made a wish that my son's father would marry me. And I did it again because I was like, that wish actually worked, even though that ended up being a disaster, y'all, because that was my karmic. Okay, that shit just went all to hell, like, whew. But I learned a lot. I had to learn a lot of hard lessons, y'all, but I got it. But however, yeah, so I made a wish again, maybe like a couple of years ago, in regards to my masculine. And every now and again, so like if I'm in the car, I'm driving, windows fully up, right? I got a SUV. One day I'm driving, and from the back of the hatch, here comes a wish flying to the front of the truck. And I looked and I was like, died laughing. Another time I went to, for some reason, they keep always ending up being in the hatch of the truck, in the trunk. So I went to open up the truck, boom, guess what flies out? A wish. So that's what made me laugh, because when I was walking, one flew across my face, and I was like, oh wow, all right, universe, I hear you. Because I had already knew I had closed out a cycle here for myself. I started to face my abandonment issues. And I'm walking up the path, and then I'm like, okay, and I look over, and bam, like I said, there you go, a whole bunch of dandelions. The wishes were just flying all over the place, and I was like, look at you, God. I hear you. The divine has made a promise. It will be fulfilled. Prosperity and bliss is promised to you. Literally, pay attention to the synchronicities. Your connection is fated. The only thing that the divine is asking you to do is to learn the lessons, to grow, to evolve, so that you can continue to light work, so that you can help other people. Okay? This is not about you. And this is not about you being in this relationship with your masculine, because that's already fated. That's already going to happen. That's already is happening. There's no such thing as separation. It's an illusion. So remember that. But pay attention to your dreams. So you're getting dreams here that are showing you. So let me look up dandelions. Some of you may actually even be dreaming about dandelions, the wishes, or the we used to call these the little yellow weeds, buttercups. I don't know the name of those, but we used to call them little buttercups. It says the dandelion is here to empower you with vitality. Your wishes and prayers have been heard. So that's what your dreams have been showing you, that your prayers have been heard. This card is encouraging you to be strong and flexible. The dandelion grows with fierce determination. Although people mow it down, it finds a new way to survive, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Sometimes by growing through a crack in the sidewalk. Adjust what you can so you may continue to grow and reach for the light. Okay, so keep a balance of humility and confidence. It is time to acknowledge and release the deep-seated negative emotion. And that's what our dreams do. It takes us into our subconscious mind, and it starts to show us where our hurt stems from, where the negative emotion stems from. I had a dream the other day, and it was just so weird because it was involving someone I dealt with in my younger, when I was in my 20s. We still like are really good friends, but we never got to be in a relationship because he reminded me so much of my ex. And I just was like, I can't, because it's too much the same. Libra, everything. Ugh. Okay, but I love him dearly because he always look out. I know he's definitely a soulmate of mine. But he had did something, and I really was angry with him, but because I did not want to be in a connection with him in that way, I didn't really hold him hostage. I kind of just pushed it to the side. And I ended up having a dream about my masculine and him, and they both were dealing with the same woman, but my masculine didn't know. He thought that this was a woman that he was committed to, and he didn't have no idea. And when I found out and I told him, like, oh my God, I'm like, she's the one that deals with so-and-so. So this is how it went. So he don't care. But what happened was, her daughter used to work for me, and they needed somebody to fix their car. And so I referred him, and that's how they connected. And he didn't tell me till months later, like they was heavily dealing with each other. And she knows about how he feels about me and everything. But I just could never do it because he's also into poly. He likes to have a polyamorous lifestyle. I didn't want that for myself. So this is the connection. Like, now you understand like why I'm like, it really did hurt me. I was pissed. Okay, but I was like, I can't be too mad because I ain't really trying to mess with him like that, right? And so he found somebody that's really trying to mess with him like that. So it's just, I'm mad because it's like, you ain't tell me, and then this girl come up here in my salon and da-da-da-da. However, but that's what the dream ended up being, and it was like the same person. And that pain I felt in the dream, I cried and I cried and I cried, y'all, because I kept asking my masculine, like, you chose her? Like, he did the same exact thing too. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, what is it about me? What's wrong? Why is everybody choosing other people and not choosing me? Like, I kept asking all of those questions, and I was just crying and crying, like I was devastated, right? In the dream, and I started to think about it, and I'm like, damn, that's what they're trying to show me, that I have this deep-seated negative emotions when it comes to this, when it comes to relationships, right? When it comes to having an emotional connection with a person, and that's my block, because automatically my mind begins to think, especially if the situation is mirroring something from the past, that I'm not going to be chosen. So then what? I end up questioning my own self-worth, and the divine is like, stop doing that. But it's embedded in me because my dad did it, my ex-husband did it, the person, you know, after, like, when I met him in my, like, yeah, I was 20, he did it. Divine masculine did it, not once but twice. You understand? So it's just like, it's within me to feel that way. So I realized it stems from abandonment. It's the abandonment issues that caused me to feel this way. It's not being nurtured properly when it comes to my emotions as a child. So I started to really do the research. I've been telling you guys the stories about that, just doing the research and just really trying to, you know, get to the root of it, you know, because I'm like, I know I can do this with the help of my angelic guides and God first and foremost, but I know I can be able to navigate through this and heal properly like I need to. And just, again, like I'm telling you guys, just really pay attention, because our angelic guides are showing us the way and showing us that we don't have to carry this pain and this weight on our shoulders any longer. This is a time right now, because we are on the path that we're on, and we're divine feminines, and we have awakened, and we're light workers, that this is where we need to start to realize how powerful we are. We are empresses. We attract abundance. We attract happiness. We attract all great things to us as long as we are in alignment. And that's all it takes. If we recognize how powerful we are, if we operate in our most authentic selves, and we constantly keep pushing forward and doing the light work and, you know, letting go of what doesn't serve us, we're always going to shine bright. We're winning all the time. We just have to now believe it. Okay, so this is about you persevering. You can get some body work done. Some of you may need to get a massage, okay, to loosen up your back, your neck, and shoulders. And I already know it's my shoulders, because as I'm sitting here reading to y'all, y'all can probably see how my trapezium is inflamed right now. It's like, I can feel it. It hurts so bad, y'all. But yeah, let's see. One more card and then I'll let you guys go, because I done talked up the whole thing. And if you're dreaming about the color orange, or if you see the color orange, or even if you got on the color orange, but this is about change. And so with your look, and I heard even if you see an actual orange, but it's changes that have to be made. And in your dream state, you're seeing it. So pay attention if you're in the house from the past that you grew up in. Pay attention to if you're in the living room, a bedroom, a bathroom, on the front porch, in the backyard, in the attic, in the basement. Like, all of these things are important, okay? In the kitchen, most definitely. Kitchens are prophetic dreams. If you're on a telephone, usually that's also, pay attention to the message and who you're talking to. That's also prophetic too as well, 1555. The card is encouraging you to express your creativity. Discover your hidden talents. Your dreams are showing you what your gifts are, okay? And the ones that are hidden, especially from past lives, is what I'm hearing. Make some positive changes in your life. Orange resonates with the sacral chakra, which is related to the energy of optimism and confidence. Change the social sphere, you guys, including family and society and creative expression, such as singing and dancing. This card asks you to explore pleasurable activities. What attracts or repels you? Orange is calling for you to free your sensuality. Allow yourself to feel desirable. Fully awaken to this moment of sensation and emotions. Enjoy your journey. Transform the mundane into something special. By doing so, you open up a whole new perspective on your daily life. Let go of your judgments. Perhaps your experience of pleasure is imbalanced. This is usually manifested through jealousy or losing yourself in drugs, alcohol, food, or sex. So if you're doing any of those things, balance yourself with creative outlets, okay? Allow yourself to appreciate beauty, delight in it. Know that you will attract that which you need for your highest good. Do affirmation work. But it's time to make some changes and boost your confidence today by wearing orange, or tomorrow. All right, y'all. So, all right, I'm gonna get ready to go. Oh no, look, I wanted to pull one more card. I'm supposed to be hitting out real quick, so hold on one second. I am totally behind schedule. Abriwa. So this is about abundance is our legacy. This is your legacy, boo. Come on. This is your birthright. It says, she sacrificed her own life for the well-being and prosperity of her offsprings. She is celebrated because she fed her children by any means necessary. Instead of a space that we inhabit for survival, Abriwa asks you to reimagine necessary as a trope that propels us towards a path of abundance. So you want to go towards the path of abundance, the more positive path, and that's what I've been speaking of, right? Go towards the more positive path. Don't go left. The path that goes left is that path that keeps you stuck in that fear and that anxiety, right? The path to the right, it takes you towards your abundance. That's the path that you choose to say, you know what? I'm gonna be happy. I feel joy all within my bones. Everything is always working out for my highest good. What do I need to do next to heal? What do I need to work on next, right? That's that path you want to take. That path also leads you to your legacy. All right, y'all. So I love you guys. Peace.